The story starts in a dark police station where there is a lot of tension. 5 men are really angry with the police commissioner because he arrested a very beautiful woman. They beat up the commissioner and he couldn't do anything to stop them. After that, they leave the police station without anyone stopping them. When they go out into the quiet street, everything seems strange. Even the theater, which is usually busy, is closed. They start feeling worried because their leader senses that something is wrong. They try to go back into the police station, but a sharp-eyed policeman quickly closes the heavy doors, trapping them inside. They start to panic because they are surrounded by a dangerous gang with axes. They were really scared and tried to use their phones to call for help, but the leader of the axe gang, Brothersome, just laughed at them. He said nobody would come to help them. The leader tried to run away to escape, but one of the gang members threw an axe and cut off his leg. Brothersome then killed him without any hesitation. The woman was trembling with fear and begged for her life. Brothersome said he didn't hurt women, but he didn't stick to his words. He shot her with a shotgun, and she died. In this city, there was a lot of disorder and problems, and the police always got involved when gangs tried to do bad things. The scariest gang was the Axe Gang, and they were known for being really brutal. There was a poor neighborhood called Pigsty Alley, and a mean middle-aged couple owned it. They made the people who lived there pay a lot of money for rent and even flirted with the women. The people who lived there were hardworking, but didn't have much money. One day, when a nerd-looking man was taking a bath, the water suddenly stopped running from the faucet. He got really mad and called the landlady to ask why. The landlady got really angry too and came downstairs to yell at the man. She said the people living there didn't pay enough rent and told them they could only use water for 4 days a week. Then she slapped the upset tenant to the ground, making life really hard for everyone in Pigsty Alley. In Pigsty Alley, there was a big secret that nobody knew about. The old man and woman who owned the place were actually retired kung fu masters with special powers. The woman found out that her husband was doing bad things and spying on people, so she got really mad and beat him up, and even threw him out of the window. At the same time, 2 guys named Sing and Bone came to Pigsty Alley, and everyone was scared of them. They went into a simple barber shop to hide. Sing told the barber to cut Bone's hair, and the barber did it really well because he was afraid. But then Bone, pretending to be the leader of the Axe Gang, showed his scary axe tattoos, which scared the barber a lot. Sing took advantage of the situation and talked to the barber privately. He wanted money to keep the boss from getting angry, but the barber said he couldn't be threatened because there were many people like him around. All of a sudden, they found themselves surrounded by the people who lived in the area, and more people were joining them quickly. Sing, not scared, decided to challenge them to one-on-one fights. First, he faced a woman and let her hit him first. He was surprised because her punch was stronger than he thought. Then he challenged an old man, but the old man was unexpectedly strong too. Finally, he tried to fight a child, but the kid turned out to be surprisingly strong as well. While all of this was happening, the barber called the landlady for help. She came with her sandal as a weapon. Sing, not backing down, said he was a member of the Axe Gang and threatened to call for more gang members. He even threw a firecracker over the wall to get their attention, and the vice general of the Axe Gang came inside. Sing quickly blamed the landlady for throwing the firecracker. Before the vice general could react, the landlady ran away and hid under her blanket. The vice general got really angry and turned to the barber. But something strange happened. He was pushed forcefully into a nearby garbage can by an invisible force. The other gang members were confused and rushed to help him. He told them to call for more gang members urgently. As the sun went down and it got dark, the scary Axe Gang took control of the whole area. They surrounded Pigsty Alley with their tough-looking members in suits, making it like a prison for the people who lived there, and they had no idea what was happening. A very scary moment happened when one of the gang members poured gasoline on 2 helpless people. Brothersome, the leader of the gang and a very cruel person, gave a serious warning to the scared neighborhood. He wanted to know who attacked his vice general, and he threatened to set everything on fire if he didn't find out. He even threw a lighter at a woman, but then someone unexpected showed up, a brave person from the neighborhood called the Coolie. He admitted to attacking the vice general, and this made the whole Axe gang really angry. In all the confusion, the tailor, who was secretly really good at kung fu, teamed up with the Coolie to fight against the gang members. Even the baker, who seemed ordinary, was amazing with his staff and smashed the gang members' guns like they were nothing. Together, the three martial artists managed to make Brother Sum and his gang run away that night. Sing and Bone, who were pretending to be part of the Axe gang, were in a really tough situation because Brother Sum wanted to kill them. But just when things seemed really bad, Sing showed that he was good at picking locks. He freed himself and then saved Bone from being killed. Sing begged Brother Sum to let them join the Axe gang, saying it had been his dream for a long time. In the dark of night, Bone and Sing talked about their first mission to kill people. Sing wanted to kill the landlady and everyone who lived in Pigsty Alley. But Bone, who knew he wasn't good at kung fu, had doubts. Sing then shared his sad story. When he was a young boy, he met a kung fu bookseller who told him he could be a great kung fu master. Sing used all his money, which was supposed to go for his education, to buy a manual about the Buddha palm technique. He practiced it every day, but when he tried to protect a girl from bullies, he got badly hurt and humiliated. The bullies even peed on him. This made Sing really sad and angry, and it made him want to become a killer. The scene then shows Sing and Fawn ran away without paying for their candy. The two troublemakers then teased the candy seller girl. The girl chased them, but they got away by getting on a tram, and she couldn't catch them. The next day, there was a big fight between the three kung fu masters and the angry landlady. The landlady blamed them for bringing trouble because they hid their kung fu skills. She argued loudly with Rabbit Teeth Jane and the other people who lived in the alley, and everyone was shouting. Then the landlady got so mad that her scream broke some glass and made everyone stop talking. In all the confusion, Sing and Bone came with bad plans to get back at the landlady. They hid in a corner and Sing tried to throw a knife at her, but it went wrong and the knife hit him in the shoulder. Bone tried too, but he just ended up hurting Sing even more, this time with the knife still in its cover. Their plan to hurt the landlady failed, and they had to run away. But the landlady saw them. Bone tried to scare her by showing a box with snakes, but the snakes fell on Sing by accident. When Sing tried to get rid of the snakes by whistling, one of them bit his lip. The landlady chased Sing, but he got away. The next morning, Bone was surprised to see that Sing's wounds had healed really fast. He said Sing was tough. Then they made fun of two blind men carrying a big bag, not knowing that these blind men were actually skilled kung fu masters hired by the Axe gang. They agreed to Brother Sum's plan to get rid of the three kung fu masters in Pigsty Alley. During the night, the blind kung fu masters secretly came into Pigsty Alley. One of them quickly defeated the Coolie, while the other had a tough fight with the tailor. At first, the tailor was winning, but things got worse when they went outside, and he was outnumbered. The blind masters used a musical instrument to attack the tailor with many weapons. Even though the baker tried to help, they couldn't beat the blind masters together. Just when things looked really bad, the landlady screamed loudly and stopped the fight. The landlord showed up and stopped the blind masters by breaking their instrument. Then he fought them using their own tactics and tossed them around like they were nothing. Even though the men fixed their instrument and tried their strongest attack, the landlady screamed loudly again, making them run away with torn clothes. They begged for mercy and ran away in fear. The landlady warned Brother Sum strongly, telling him never to come near her again. Pigsty Alley was very sad about losing the Coolie and the tailor. The baker, the only one left, thanked them for showing their amazing skills before he also got too hurt. The couple who owned the place secretly wished for a normal life. Their son had died because of kung fu, and they wanted a simple life. When they met the barber earlier, they got an idea to learn kung fu themselves. But the landlady said it would take too much time, and that only people born with a special talent could do it. But the barber was very confident and showed off his skills. He said he was really good, but he got a big surprise when someone punched him and he fell down. The next day, Sing and Bone met the candy girl again. Sing wanted money and scared her to get it. After they got the money, the candy girl named Fong showed them a candy bar, and Sing realized that she was the same girl he tried to help when they were kids. Back then, he got hurt really badly. Sing was overwhelmed with feelings and threw away the candy bar. He told Bone to leave and gave him the stolen money to go back to their village. But then something unexpected happened to Sing. He got caught by two Axe gang members, and they took him to Brother Sum. Brother Sum made him an offer. He had to do a job to join the gang. They took Sing to a scary mental asylum and gave him a map. His job was to release the person in the last cell. In a cell, there was a regular-looking guy named Mr. Beast. Sing didn't think much of him at first, but he used his lockpicking skills to free him. Their next stop was the Axe Gang's headquarters, but people doubted if Mr. Beast was really a scary killer. The advisor wanted something in return for his help, but Mr. Beast just wanted a good fight, not money. Brother Sum didn't believe him and told his men to attack Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast wasn't scared, and he managed to handle the attack and take a man's gun. He pointed the gun at himself in a really scary way, but he caught the bullet with his fingers. This amazed and scared the Axe Gang so much that they respected Mr. Beast for his incredible skills. Suddenly, Mr. Beast did something bold. He kicked the wall really hard and broke it, making a way to the casino. Inside, he found the owners of Pigsty Alley, who wanted to fight the Axe Gang once and for all. A big kung fu battle started, but Mr. Beast was too strong. He could take their hits easily. Mr. Beast was leading the fight, and even the landlady's loud scream didn't stop them. It left everyone shocked. The battle went on, and Mr. Beast was winning. So the landlady had no choice but to break a big bell, and her scream was really loud because of it. Finally, her powerful scream sent Mr. Beast flying away and broke the whole house. Even though Mr. Beast bowed and seemed respectful, it was a trick. He tried to shoot them with his lotus pen, but he ended up stabbing and capturing them. When Brother Sum realized that Mr. Beast was dangerous, he told Sing to hit him with a wooden railing. But Sing ended up hitting Brother Sum instead, and the railing broke when it hit Mr. Beast's head. Mr. Beast got really angry and beat up the two masters and badly hurt Sing, slamming his face onto the hard concrete floor. While Mr. Beast got distracted for a moment, the landlords and Sing managed to escape. Brother Sum was furious about them getting away, but Mr. Beast shut him up with one powerful punch. Back in Pigsty Alley, the landlords and Sing used Chinese medicine and acupuncture to save Sing from dying. They were amazed at how quickly he got better, and they realized that Mr. Beast had incredible power, which he unlocked through Qi. Mr. Beast and his Axe Gang surrounded the alley. Sing, who had recovered, helped the landlords and got ready for a final fight. Even though they were outnumbered, Sing beat each gang member one by one. The landlords talked about how Mr. Beast had changed, and there was a big battle between Sing and Mr. Beast. Their fight was really intense, especially when Mr. Beast used powerful moves. He hit Sing so hard that he went flying up into the sky, above the clouds. Up there, Sing remembered a special technique called the Buddha Palm technique. He came back down and used it to slam Mr. Beast to the ground. Just when he was about to finish him off, Mr. Beast gave up. But he tricked Sing and attacked again, leaving a huge palm-shaped hole next to him. Finally, Mr. Beast admitted that Sing was his master. As time went on, Sing and Bone opened a candy shop in the city. Fong came back and caught Sing's attention. They finally got back together. The story ends with a kung fu bookseller trying to sell another book to a boy. So, the moral of the story is never mess with a candy-loving kung fu master, or you might end up with a hole in your life.